Hello. I have a complaint. I think I'm a computer.
Available daw, madam. Hello? May stock daw po. Meron. Sige po. Thank you, ma'am. Hello? Pati na, hanap ka. Po? Saan to? Hello po. Hello po. Yes po. Ano pangalan niyo po sa messenger? Antero. Sige po, i-check ko po siya ha.
Nandiyan na ba si Jenny?
Opo, opo. Presyohan lang kita doon pag nakita ko yung picture ng po.
Si Samles po.
Oo.
Opo, sa messenger po. Sa ano?
Alex?
Messenger.
Sabihin na yung materials
Sa
ni Sir.
airplane or ano, shopping.
Kay Sir Ernest po.
Meron nag-email sa messenger. Ano eh? Kasal. Sige po, sa iba kasi yun eh. Hindi, ibig sabihin sa ibang computer po.
Ang kailangan niyo po ay receiver board. Ay, kanina na tinawag.
Sa auto air po, pero hindi ako may hawak. Dito din sa opisina. Advice ko po. Client po ha? Ako, sir. Ne,
Bababa niyo yung Sir. May discount.
anak, may nag-i-inquire sa auto air training. Ano pa ano po?
It started as a funny feeling. I counted that I received 93 calls, 56 emails, and 3 memos every day. Every day. Except at around 11:30 a.m., the phone would ring a wrong call. 3 hours later,
Hello, ma'am.
I'll make the call and see what's
Ayos na,
wrong.
ma'am. Nakuha na nila. Kanina pa?
No, they told me they weren't there. Who knows who's faking it nowadays?
Nanglalabas ng mga fake news. Mga rappler.
Yan lang ang ating mga pagkakaan.
The University of Oxford has waded into a wage on social media over the education credential of Philippine presidential candidate Ferdinand Marcos, saying he did not. Balik 13.9 na.
Mega cool.
Hindi, okay na yan.
Hello, sir.
Sige, sige, 13.9.
At 9 in the morning, I'll print the day's Weibo stickers. It has everything in it, except the phone numbers they don't want us to know about.
Ano kailangan piyasa niya?
Last August, the couriers complained that they could not contact the buyers. I guess they were too selfish. They don't even want to share the valuable numbers. A few months prior, I received a call that I should not speak Filipino through the phone. Only in English, they say. Perhaps they don't like it when we talk. What is it to be afraid about anyway? At 11:45, a quarter before lunch, they will tell a joke I would not understand.
Ang kintab pala ng noon nito.
Humor, according to Webster Dictionary, is that quality which appeals to a sense of the ludicrous or absurdly incongruous. The only incongruous thing in this picture is a Christmas wrapper in the first week of November. I never met Santa Claus, but I would assume this is how the elves of North Pole process their deliveries. Only that the temperature is several centigrade lower. Oh, and I heard he laid off some of his workers last year. Too bad for them, they will not see the marriage of the material and the paper. It's quite a story, actually. After the marriage, they will be disposed where the other half will fulfill its material purpose and the other half will fulfill its material decay. Both will have material memories of each other, but only one will live to remember of what it used to be. And so you may ask, does the material prefer the anonymity under the occupation of the paper? Or does it fear devaluing and succumbing to its undignified worth after its emancipation? believe there could only be two truths in this picture. After a wave, another will follow, then another, indefinitely. The second truth, someday, it will stop. I have theories on why waves move. Perhaps it's 1,000 little scuttly movements at the bottom of the sea. Could it be the swimmerets of the shrimps, or the flapping fins of fishes? Or perhaps it's the accumulation of 1,000 movements of people ever since they discovered they could swim the sea? Or could it just be a bigger hand? A hand so big we could hardly make up how it looks, sound, and feel like.
Pero kapag ang scenario is, kasi may na-encounter din ako, not to receive yung item. Pero sabi ni Siya, paano ka naman papatunayan na hindi mo na natanggap pag ganun, wala talaga ako sa sinasabi niya. Paano ko?
Ang nakalagay po niya is double code. Hindi sir, sa ano po yan? Sa ano pangalan ito? Sir, ano po yan? Oo, yung sa ano, wala nga naman talaga sa
Ito yung nag-order sila na wala silang na-receive.
Oo, tapos ng return pagka na-finish ko natin, kailangan ko dito.
Yes. Pero sipat ba to? Parang nakipag-coordinate na ba siya dun sa ano?
Indorot ka niyang anak. Hindi nga, talagang mahal yun.
Sometimes I wonder if things are destined to be. Of course, it's something predictable, like a mishandled box is meant to fall down. But what about labeled boxes? Where are they heading to? It is unknown whether they will fall down, collapse, roll over. What we only know is that it will reach somewhere. Somewhere it does not know how it arrived. I was never fond of uncertainties. Who is? But it appears that today's machines are built around the design of secrecy. Chassis to cover the gears within the engine, covers that conceal the identity of the material. I can think of several instances, but nothing is comparable to the screen. Ironically, they call it the window of the new age. Tell me, have you ever wondered who lies before the screen? Perhaps I could tell you about his name and address, but I can never really tell you anything about him. Speaking of names, have I ever told you about how they told us to remove our names, address, and numbers in our products? It's the fault of our century. We have created bubbles that only ourselves and our alike could exist. I believe the questions for when, why, and what has been mostly answered. But questions for who is left empty. I'd like to apologize if my thoughts do not resemble the sociological imagination that Mills realized. I can only do with what is given, with what it is and what it is not, with what is ordered and what is cancelled, with now and later. Binaries that construct the very fabric of why we move and exist. That is why I think I might be a computer.